and welcome to Tonic Studios. My name is Karen and we've got Alison today. And Merry Christmas! We're here to show you these amazing festive family trees. So we're just going to run through these beautiful samples that we've got here to show you. We've got a lovely die set.
We have got a die set, and this is a massive die set.
It is a massive die set.
We've got 29 dies. But look at the size on them.
That is fantastic. Obviously, you're going to need your large plate.
You're going to need your A4
machine for this one.
Look at the size on it.
Wow.
That is pretty impressive.
So if we go up to the edge there,
yeah,
we are just under 11 inches tall, which is in old money. Al, I can't see the side.
28 centimetres.
Yeah, and this is your...
And then we are just around about 19 centimetres wide.
Wow.
And that is 7.5 inches.
It is an amazing die.
Absolutely.
It really is.
So this will fit your 8x11 sheets if you're in the US as well.
So you've got the main outer edge there, but you've also got this pattern die that has also got an outer edge. You can hear me just clicking my nail against the outer edge of it there. So you know that this is going to cut all the way around as well. It's not a verso like we have.
No.
This is, that's your shadow. And this is your main cutting
So if
die.
you wanted to make something totally see-through, transparent,
open,
look at this.
Beautiful.
All the open work, all the...
I love it.
I can't even think of the word I want to say. It's just so, the delicacy of it all.
Yeah, it is.
But it will still stand up.
It's beautiful.
Absolutely stunning. Look at that.
I love
that
one.
If I turn it.
Because to me, it looks like what Sue's done with this sample here is she's stuck 4 together, but has only stuck the centres of the 4.
Yeah.
So none of these edges are stuck together, are they?
No.
So you've got extra layers there, but you've got the strength in the centre.
Extra poofiness, haven't you?
Lots of poofiness. We love some poofiness.
It is stunning. Absolutely
and the
stunning.
little frames as well you've got some oval frames, you've got a star, you've got little baubles. And it's just beautiful.
Perfect gift
I love it
for grandparents. You know, when you don't know what to buy the grandparents. Mine always used to be the school photo in a lovely frame because they got everything, haven't they?
They have.
But what about one of these with all the grandchildren on it?
Beautiful. You've got some lovely sentiments on here as well. So you've got the big Merry Christmas that spans the front of the tree, but you've also got these little ones that are in decorative deboss here. So you've got Our Family and you've got Peace and Joy, and your little Christmas presents there. That's actually 2 different die sets there, just for me to show you.
Let me bring that around.
You can see those there.
So these have stabilised.
You might have to bring that back a smidge.
Too far. There we are.
Yeah.
We're not used to these big samples.
I know.
So these have stabilised the base of the tree and given you
some extra strength.
Bigger surface area, haven't they?
Yeah.
To stand your tree
I
on.
love this one that Angela's made though, because she's used our baker's twine as a bit of a trim to go right the way around the tree.
Stunning.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Absolutely stunning.
And she's threaded her baubles, her stars, look, she's threaded them onto that.
Tell her what you could also do. You know those very thin, are they the LEDs or?
Oh, yes!
You could thread these in between the layers, make some little holes into the backing plate, thread the little lights through it, or even twine them around.
Twine them around like she has with this.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
There we are. We've been running out of ideas in no time now.
I know. We've got a really nice flat backed version here, which is lovely. You can see that one just there.
I mean, what grandparent wouldn't want that?
Exactly. Look, you can see the Peace and Joy on that one, and Our Family. Is it Peace and Joy on this one as well? Yeah. Peace and Joy this side, and Our Family.
Have you had a new baby in your family this year? Or if you're a big family, what about all the babies that have been born this year on one tree?
And just as something different, do you need a large Christmas card for a group of you to sign?
Our house to yours?
Yeah, definitely. You've got a sentiment on there that says our family.
Absolutely.
So it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. You know, there's plenty of room on that for everybody to sign.
The office card.
This. Yeah, definitely. But we've got another one here, which has the same type of thing going on. So that's an opening card, but you've got all the layers on the front. How lovely is that one? I mean, there are just so many things you can do with it. You look at it, it's that one big die, but look what you can do with it. You can put it in a frame. We've got it in a frame there. We've got...
Can you see the frame? Should we bring this in?
We've got a cut-down version.
Let's bring this in.
There you go.
If you have the tailored frames, why not
have to leave it there? It's too big for the front camera, I think.
Go to the top if you want it.
Hang on then. There we are. Look at that. So all these little, we've left them open just so you can imagine your pictures in them. Add all your family into this. What a lovely keepsake.
It is amazing. I adore this die set.
But we've covered the star here, so this doesn't have to be a Christmas tree.
No, it's just swirly.
It is.
It's just a pretty swirly, like a fir tree,
you
know, or some sort of conifer or something like that. So it doesn't have to be a Christmas tree.
No, it doesn't. If you missed out on our last family tree, make sure you don't miss out on this one.
This is a perfect, or if you have got the last one and loved it, look at the beautiful Christmas gifts you could be giving.
Oh, absolutely. If you're doing Christmas fairs and things, what a lovely gift.
And not difficult to make either.
No.
I mean, we have extended that family tree there, but...
I'm going to bring that one in for a minute.
Of course, we've got SVGs of our trees now as well. Sorry, not our trees, our frames.
Excuse the scraping. Look at this.
I have to take that back a little.
Come back. Right, hang on then. Oh, let's bring... There we are. You've seen all the secrets now inside. Look at this. Look at that. That is stunning. How did you make this, Car?
I got 3 sheets of vellum. I put some double-sided adhesive on the back of my trees before I cut them, the silver ones. Stuck it onto the vellum and then used the double-sided adhesive on the sides as well so I wouldn't get glue marks in my vellum.
Perfect.
And that was that. It was so easy to make. Just scored down.
You score? Half an inch?
I scored 3/4 of an inch.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, I scored 3/4 of an inch in on each side.
So there's no base?
No.
And you just pop it over your candle.
And it would be lovely as a little centrepiece, wouldn't it, on your Christmas table?
Absolutely.
Make a couple of those to go up your table. Very nice.
Beautiful.
You could even colour that. You could even then put the glitter card or whatever colour is your main.
Definitely. I mean, I went for silver because we had a lot of gold on the shelf at the time. I just went for silver because we fancied making them. It was nice. It's nice to make things now and again.
Oh, we do. We like to make for fun sometimes.
Yes, indeed we do. But you can also
cut it down. Make a smaller tree.
And this one has been layered again, so you can see the depth on that one. So there's 3 trees there.
But it's still, even though it's delicate, but the swirls are not too thin.
No, they're not.
They're easy to glue. They're not... You know, you get some swirls and you think, oh gosh, I don't know how I'm going to glue this together. Yeah. This is not like that.
No, it's substantial. It's substantial enough in size to make it quite easy to construct. But as well, I would say it does need a forward and back on your die cutting machine.
It's a big die.
It is. It's going to go over the majority of the plate. So... You need to give it a little bit of help, shall we say. You know, give it a fighting chance. Is what we like to say about it.
Absolutely.
But yes, it's a beautiful die set.
I love it. Absolutely love it. And I can see a lot of tables being adorned by these at Christmas.
Oh, definitely. And don't forget, we also made... Do you want to hold this one?
I will.
We made some bunting.
So this could go up on your wall.
That's fab, isn't it?
What about this in your hallway, greeting your guests at Christmas?
Wow. I mean, all it is, there's 2 flat ones there and 3
of the decorative ones.
And we've just put the Merry Christmas on the middle one. So you can put the Merry Christmas on every other.
Yeah.
All the way along, or Merry Christmas on one, Our Family on another, Peace and Joy on another. And that is your...
And your lights could entwine around the top ribbon, couldn't they?
Don't know, I'm thinking of this.
This is going in your hall, isn't it?
You know I love the lights in my hallway. But that is your...
Excuse me. So what are your thoughts? What are you going to make with it?
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I just love the versatility. You see one big die and you think it's going to be limiting. But look at the different styles we've had.
Exactly.
And all down to your own colourways and things, your favourite colours, because it doesn't have to be festive colours.
Absolutely not.
It could just be
I mean, look at the blues there, the pink here.
The blues are stunning. Absolutely.
They're gorgeous.
Absolutely
they are gorgeous.
I think the rose golds are a personal favourite.
They are beautiful. They are beautiful.
And now it's over to Al for our make.
So today I'm going to share with you how to make one of the 3D trees. So for this tree, I've used 5 different sections. But to save a little bit of time, I'm going to share a 3-section tree with you because they made exactly the same, just a different number. So what have we got? So I've got our outer edge in our gold mosaic, so it gives a lovely patterned background. So that's using the outer edge die. Then I've got a speciality card here just to cut the pattern die. Look at the detail in that, it's absolutely stunning. If you wanted to make a smaller tree, there are certain points here you can just trim off. Right. Let's make a start. Let's get some glue on here. So what we're going to do, right, these are folded ready for me, but I want to show you how the easiest way I found to fold them. Pop it over the edge of your desk and just bow it slightly around. And that way you've got a big area to fold on then. It makes it a lot easier than just scoring. Score a line down the centre of your backing tree because there won't be a line in this tree. But I've just gone from the centre of the star right to the base. So that'll be on your scoreboard. And now we're going to glue the 2 together. So as always, it's always deluxe adhesive.
Yeah, no tape, is it?
No tape today. You wouldn't fancy taping all this. This is going to be, I'm probably not going to go around every swirl because I think you'd be a bit bored. So I'm just going to dot in little places. What I would say, if you find your glue is drying, obviously it's a hot day today, so the glue is going to dry quicker. Then maybe leave the outer edge here because you can peel that back and pop a little bit extra glue in. But if it's a cool day, then you probably have time to get glue on all the little swirls and little crevices. Make sure you've got plenty down the fold as well. Nearly there.
If your skin isn't too sensitive, you could do the hand thing as well, couldn't you?
You could. That's Jodie's favourite. I found I could do that with our glue pen, but I can't do it with this one.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it either. My hands would turn to fire.
Mine are not happy hands.
No.
There we are. So I'm going to leave the outer tab here. And then we're going to line this up with the centre. So I'm popping, line up with the star and the centre of your tree, and then just press down. Would help if you press the sides with the glue on. You know, when you flip it over, you forget which side you've glued. So don't do as I say, or do as I do as I say. There we are. If you've got a little bit of glue spilling out, then get a little damp cloth, not wet, just damp, and that will take off all those excess glue bits. You know, if you've got a baby wipe on your desk, on your counter.
Oh, we can't move without our baby wipes, can we?
Oh, not at all. Oh, I mean, I know a lot of people don't like using baby wipes and they like to use a microfiber cloth. Same thing. Just make sure it's not sopping wet. I think some people use rice paper as well as an alternative. There we are. We're getting there. Just go around slowly. The only thing I would say is try and catch the corners of the swirls, the very end bits, because if anything is going to peel up, it's going to be those. Or you don't glue those at all and you just glue the centre and you get an extra full tree then.
So if you don't mind me asking, Al,
I never mind asking.
Why wouldn't you use, or could you use, an adhesive sheet?
You could use an adhesive sheet, and that will, you'd put that on before you do your initial cut. So take your piece of card, put your adhesive sheet on the back. That will leave it on here then, ready for you to cut it, ready for you to stick the whole sheet down. So you can do that. It's an expensive way of doing it sometimes, so that's the only reason.
So Karen's the only one, I think. I know that Crafty who uses them a lot here.
It depends what I'm gluing. If I'm gluing something like vellum, I don't want to see any glue. I don't want, because you will see glue on vellum. You see from the back of vellum and you'll see it coming out on the sides and it will mark your vellum. Then I would use an adhesive sheet or on acetate, because you want it all very neat, very tidy. You don't want to see any errors. That's when I would use an adhesive sheet. Because, you know, they're not cheap. So just keep pressing. Be kind to it, because you know I'm not always kind to my gluing. I tend to want to move on very quickly. So a little bit of glue now on the base. But it is hot day today, so I think the glue will kind of stick very quickly. There we are. So that, if I hold that there, that is our first side of the tree all made. Now I'm going to bring in one I did earlier. Well, Leo prepared this for me, bless her. What would I do without Leo? So these have been done exactly the same as I've just showed you. So this side now is two sides glued together, and we're going to pop the third one into this side. So again, a little bit of glue. Leave your base, you can glue that later, because that's easy to peel back. Plenty on the star. And then I'm just going around the edges, and plenty on the middle, because I don't want that popping out. There we go. So just fold that and tuck. There we are. If I bring that around there, just push it in so you're moving it right into that fold. The further you can get it into the fold, you're not going to see anything around the edges. If you find you've got a little bit around the edges, you can see the backing sheet, pop a little bit of ink around it. You can disguise them then. Do the same with the other side. Push it in. Give it a good push.
It sounds sturdy. Like the noises that's coming through my headphones, it sounds like it.
It is. You know, if I go like that, That is sturdy. That's not going anywhere. And then we'll glue the base then. Hang on. Let's have a look here. Where's the one that's not glued? There. A little bit of glue in the middle there. And that would be that together. So yes, this is absolutely sturdy. So there you've got your 3D tree. I think it's a gorgeous design. Absolutely stunning. Right, next bit now. So we're looking at, let me bring the die set back in. We've got an absolutely amazing Merry Christmas. So you've got an outer edge and then you have your Merry Christmas die. Let me turn that way. It's not a verso die, it has an outer edge. So that will create this. So if you cut the Christmas in a different colour, you can pop the letters back in. And I think that's a stunning effect. So that will just sit. If I bring my tree in, that just sits onto the tree. You can glue it. By all means, you can glue it. There we are. But it will just hook on. So if this is going to be a decoration that you're going to bring out year after year after year, you can fold it down a little bit. Not so much the tree, although it will fold. It will fold flat.
Oh, maybe you could make a nice box for it.
You could.
Or a tube.
You could. You could. Nice box, I would say.
Yeah, let us.
And then you can put all the pieces inside that box as well. Then when you bring it out next year, everything is together, ready for you to put on your mantelpiece again. Oh,
it could be the thing that you let your kids or grandkids decorate.
Yes.
So my mother-in-law's very fussy about her tree, see Al.
Oh,
she wouldn't let my wife near her when she was young, and she won't let any of her grandkids near her.
Never.
But she's got a tree in the hallway that they're allowed to decorate. So maybe you could give that to them every year. Maybe they could add something new every year.
You could have, thinking of this now, you could have 24 of these.
Oh, yes.
And every day you pop a different one on.
Oh, what a great idea.
And that is your Advent tree. Because there's plenty of different shapes here. And colour, you know, you put your colours, everything.
Because even if you wanted to add the chocolate element to it, you could find a box with 24 chocolates in and put each one underneath the chocolate.
Exactly.
So they can take the chocolate, I'll take the thing out and put it on the tree.
Put it on the tree.
What a lovely idea.
There we are. So I'm going to bring in some foam pads and we're going to pop these on the tree. What are you going to do with your tree? Have we given you ideas? Let's go down here because I want the Merry Christmas to go across the middle. Oh, I haven't told you yet about cutting these. Hold on. So this little die here, this little bauble here, has got a couple of inserts. So these inserts are verso. So when you're cutting these, you can have a little swirl. You can have, I don't think we've got the star one. There's a little star, or you've got the lines. So you've got 3 choices that you can add into that centre. The others have a centre that has got a cut edge. So on the circle one then, you have a star again. You have a Christmas tree, but you also have a heart. So they are pretty little ones that you can add on. And then you either add a colour behind or you add a colour, you know, you put the piece back in a different colour. The star then has 3 different stars. So you've got one with deboss lines. Oh, where did that go? One with a deboss star. And then you've got a plain one then. If you run an embossing tool around that pattern, it'll emboss the pattern, not deboss. So the pattern will come out of the cardstock. So that's those. Let's pop them on our tree. Move all these out the way because you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to brush my arm and they're all going to end up on the floor, aren't they? I can see it happening. My third eye tells me that. So let's pop these on. So another little... And the more pads you're popping on, the more depth you're creating. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So we'll pop that one there. Turn it around.
How fussy are you about where the baubles go on your tree, Al? Do you make sure the colours are evenly spread out, or do you not bother and just chuck them on?
I do a little bit, because my tree has been the same colour for years. It's red baubles with some gold, and there's some white baubles on there. I can't have two red baubles together. No. You've got to kind of mix them up, haven't you? But then I've got special baubles, and they could be any colour. You know, we've got a Disney one that's blue. And they still go on the tree. So I'm kind of not precious about the special baubles. They have to be there. But the others, they just get dotted around the tree then. You know, like you've got baby's first Christmas ones from when my son was young. What else have I got on there? I can't even think what I got. Oh, I got ones with my name on. I don't know whether any of you remember, many, many years ago, there was some... Do you remember the Generation game? There was somebody that went on there from a factory in the Rhondda, and she decorated a bauble with a name. You'd be too young for it. It would be way before your time.
I know the factory, though.
I bet you do. So there's our baubles. So what am I going to do with the base now? I've got some of these. I'll finish the story now. These are going to sit around the base. So I'm going to make a little tag for these. So I got a little piece of white card here and a scissors. There we are. I had to write my message on there to tell me what the dice set was. Well, anyway, my auntie worked in that factory. So this woman was making these baubles for everyone. She was like a little bit of a celebrity then. So I had one because I was at home then with my parents. Then when I got married then, she had one made for my husband. My son came along, so he had a bauble with his name on. And they're still all on the tree. When my son moved out, I did say to him, are you taking this with you? He went, no, it lives on your tree, ma'am, not mine. So they're still all on my tree. So if you're any good with a straight hand that you can write, put some glue on your bauble, and just chuck your glitter on top of it. So what I've done, I've just cut a little strip of card. Let me get rid of some of this. And I'm going to attach this to the base. And this gives me a little hinge. So let's get my glue. And pop that on. My auntie worked in the bauble factory and my uncle worked in the Christmas tree factory.
Sorry, Al, can you move that back tree just out the way of... Perfect, thank you.
There we are. So another one on the other side. There we go. Oh, wrong way. So we've popped our hinges onto each side. And they are what's going to attach to my tree. So we'll do the same with the others. Tiny little hinges you can put.
The trimming factory was a regular visit.
Absolutely.
Come September, October. Yeah. Because I used to open the shop.
Yeah. Oh, I used to take my son up there when he was little. But I think a lot of the original factory had gone by that time. I think it was a lot bigger.
Yeah. The shop, there's still a shop that pops up in Tonic every year.
Is there?
Yeah. We took my daughter up there last year.
Oh, I love... The other one, I love the garden centre in Caerphilly. That's another favourite haunt.
And Pooh's in Morganstown is a good one as well.
Love that one. Do you love a visit to the garden centre? It's got to be Christmas cake and a cuppa and a nice view around the new trimmings.
I think Caerphilly was the first place we took Emmy to meet Santa. And she slept through it.
Oh, no.
Because it would have been her first Christmas. We took my nephew, who is, he's 9 now, so he would have been 5, or just gone 6. And he...
I'm going to move that one over there.
And he was super excited about getting up to see Father Christmas. But Emmy was just in her buggy, so it was just, it happened at a point where she just decided to go to sleep.
So if I bring that forward there, so this is going to attach to the base of my tree. So again, a little bit of glue on the back. Oh, we used to try and take James somewhere different every year. Hang on, I'll make sure your feet are roughly the same distance apart. And then pop these in. There we go. Oh, hold it for a second. We went down the pit one year. I don't know whether they still do it.
Yeah, I think they do. They do that in the Heritage Park in the Rhondda.
That's where we took him.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did that last year, but we didn't take her down for some reason. I think we will this year.
I don't think my legs are evenly spaced here, so I'm not going to get these to stick in the same place. But if you get them evenly spaced, these will stick at the same point all the way around. There we are. Because it's been squashed in a bag, that's the reason. But you're not going to be doing that. Well, my son's grandfathers were, or one grandfather and great-grandfathers were all miners. So we wanted to take him down for the experience. And then we do a train another year.
Yeah, they do because they do the tour in the Heritage Park.
They do.
Rhondda all through the year, don't they?
They do. There we are.
I've never done it.
Have you never done it?
No, I've lived in Porth all my life and most of my life and I've never...
There we are, that's something for your list.
I will have to get. I think it's one of those things that when it's on your doorstep...
You don't do it.
You don't do it.
So there is my base of the tree. So I had my little prezzies round there. And then pop your Merry Christmas. So this goes about, depending on how wide your tree is, how far down the Merry Christmas fits. So let me tuck that. Oh, I'm doing this backwards as well. There we go. Come on. I'm going to turn it around to face me because it doesn't want to go that way. There we are. I'm not very good doing things backwards, am I? Hang on. You will do it now. If you haven't got the backing on your tree, then it tends to hook into the little swirls. So there's that one. And then we have another one then. Where does this one fit? So that will sit just up there. And then you can pop these all the way around then. So on the next level, you pop another one. And that is your finished tree. So if I bring that forward, so hopefully this will give you some ideas. So you could put 3 sides, you can put 5 sides. The list is endless. Have a little look at the inspiration and I'm sure you're going to have lots of ideas.
We've had a couple that have fanned as well, haven't we?
We have. Definitely have a look at them.
And now I'm back. As if by magic. Well, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget, this die set is available on our website now. If you subscribe to our craft kit, you know you've got that TCK code that gives you an extra 10% off anything that's on our website. You can pay by ClearPay, ShopPay and PayPal, so spread that cost. Use someone else's money for a couple of months.
Absolutely.
Because it's interest free. Why wouldn't you? It's just, why not? Why not? And don't forget to tag us in your mix. We love to see what you're making.
We do.
We really
I had a question the other day about tagging as well. If you're not, if you're not used to tagging, just post in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
And we can all see it then.
We'll definitely find it if you're in our Facebook group.
We will.
You'll find the Facebook group linked in the description of the video.
Thank you very much. Also, if you're watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Ting! Thank you. You don't want to miss a video from us. We always have a good laugh.
Just by liking, it means other people get to see that video.
That's very true.
So if you've enjoyed, other people may enjoy as well.
That's very, very true. That's very true. So that's it from us today, I think. Merry Christmas and happy crafting!
Bye!